Now it's Nick Senzel. And that one fouled off. And the 0-1. And a foul ball. And here it comes. 0-1 there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ruiz over at second. Garcia on at first with nobody out. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. That's in there. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. The 1-2. In the air, left side. Duvall drifts towards it, brings it in. Up now for Washington, C.J. Abrams. Grounded out his first time. That one's in there. Strike one. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. And a foul ball. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
That one to first. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Truist Park, here's Matt Olson. The pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. And they get the out after the ricochet. Singy, it was tough to tell in live action if the ball actually beat him, and it looks like they want some time to review it.
Yeah, we'll get another look up here too, and you know they called him out on the field, but it just might be worth the challenge, and they'll have to see clear evidence the other way to overturn this thing.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's a final look at it. They called him out, and I'm thinking it's going to stay that way.
I think you're right, and it was worthy of another look, no doubt. But after seeing these replays, I just think they're going to stay with the original call, just not seeing enough to overturn it.
Here's the decision now, and he is out. So they lose the challenge, and they won't have any more the rest of the way.
On video review, the umpires have upheld the call of out.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Late on that fastball. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it on his own, and a couple of quick outs.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one fouled off.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make.
And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning, digging in, Lane Thomas. Free, back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one missed.
You know, these Nationals doing a great job, Boog, of just out of it. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a 1-2. In the air, left field. Duvall drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And now the DH, Joey Meneses, struck out looking his first time. Thomas leads off first with 1 away. On the ground is short, could be 2. Over to Albies, and that's 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Nationals 1 and the Braves 0. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Sean Murphy.
The catcher.
And a pitch. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
You know, these Braves, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Here's a 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
In the dirt, ball 2. And another ball.
3-2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. And he deals. That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
At Adam Duvall at the plate. Foul. Runner in scoring position, nobody out here in the last half of the third. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
And fouled off. 1 out and a runner at second. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boogie, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Fouled off. He was late. Late on that fastball.
No ball, 3 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside. And now the lefty swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back here in Atlanta, here's the left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Eddie Rosario.
As the lefty gets to work. Wouldn't chase that time.
1 ball, no strike.
On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Line drive, base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Next to hit for the Nats, Luis Garcia. To third, might be 2. Over to Albies. And a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
So digging in, Nick Senzel. Went down on strikes his first time through. Foul ball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Top half of inning number 4. And that one fouled off. Ripped to short. Throw on to Olsen, and that's the third out. But they push across one run on 2 hits. No errors, no one left. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves nothing. Back at Truist Park, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Here's Austin Riley. 0 for 1 so far. Swung on, belted. That one's back. And out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 2-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at-bat, Boo. Aggressive, and it paid off. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
1 out, bases empty. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Matt Olson. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. And he chases a high fastball there.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
The pitch. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. 1 run across in the frame so far. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two down, nobody on. Going to count 1 and 2. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Ripped to third. Senzel over to first. Inning over, but not before they answer back with a solo home run. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. We go to the top of the fifth. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Albies hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J. Abrams.
So the Nats lineup turns over. Now here is C.J. Abrams. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Abrams measures 6 feet 2 inches, 190 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed or way.
1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball. Next one misses. 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Thomas, the next to hit, takes outside. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead it 2-1.
Driving around town, you see the windows are tinted.
Bottom of the inning, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And the pitch.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one lifted to left. 1 away. So here's Murphy now. Doubled his first time up. Fought off foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. The pitch. Hard hit to third. Throws to first in time. And now Adam Duvall. About looking his first time up.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
He was all over that one. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are pain, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Orlando Arcia. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that's the inning. Braves strand one, and our score remains 2-1. All set for the start of the inning. And now up for Washington, Joey Gallo.
Joey Gallo.
The lefty fires. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Ground ball, Olsen. Takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So now the DH spot, Joey Meneses.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at bat.
And there's a ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Just missed. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. And that's in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. And it's caught for the out.
Now back, left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
2 out. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The wind of the pitch. Tried to check his swing there, appeal to third, and he went around. Ruled a swing. And 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 2 and the Braves 1. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's a big power threat. Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 2-2. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that. And that time, that ball was hit hard.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Infield playing him to pull. Second baseman just to the right of the bag. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
But we just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Kicks and deals. On the ground to short. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw, and they can't get the out. Riley. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy, it's for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging, too. And that one fouled off.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Inside, almost got him. And another ball.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time. If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now here is Marcell Ozuna. Foul ball there. Next pitch is outside. Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Weems preparing to come on if needed. Floro warming up as well. And here it comes. That one finds the zone. 1-2. The pitch. Swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair. Here in the bottom of the 6th. That one not close. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. At the belt and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. The line to kick the pitch. There's the strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Murphy hauls it in, and there's 2 away. So 2 down now, and here is Nick Senzel. That one's in there, 0-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. That's to third. Riley fires to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. Score remains 2-2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jordan Weems. To a lot of opposing managers, this guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
On the ground to the left. Whips it to Gallo, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, catcher.
Here's Sean Murphy, 1 for 2.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Swing and a miss. 1-1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And next for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Two down, nobody on. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And the Braves go down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. For the top of of the 8th. Here's Victor Robles.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Free back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
1-0.
That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
So the lineup flips over, and the batter will be the shortstop, C.J. Abrams. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike, and it's 0-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Lays down a bunt to the right side. And he's safe at first. Great hustle to win the foot race there.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Now a chance for Lane Thomas. Here's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
This to third, Riley. The throw to second, back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some of the adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Here's Joey Gallo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Two outs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The 0-2. And that's a little high.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Here comes a pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Passed. It's 4-2. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
stays alive. Out towards right center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Rosario in the box now. No balls and a strike. There's the swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a pitch. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now 4-2. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And a pitch. Arcia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Kyle Finnegan looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Floro getting cranked up as well. Righty delivers. Ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Got him swinging for the K. The high heat, too much on that one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a two-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Senzel should have this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's two away.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
So up next, Austin Riley. 1 for 3. That one hammered, but pulled foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2 now. Tying run at the plate. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. So they can't do anything with the leadoff single there. Through 8 full, it's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 2. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the ninth, and now the switch hitting catcher, Hebert Ruiz. Dylan Lee gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. In the air, left field. Duvall on his way over. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, number 2. Second base.
Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals.
Garcia.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Here's a high fly ball out to center. 2 away.
Now that third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Nick Senzel. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. That's inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first, heading for 2. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Victor Robles. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count 2-1. That one missed. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full. Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Abrams stands in now and watches strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. And he deals. The shortstop takes the ball. Two on, 2 outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Nationals 4 and the Braves 2. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Kyle Finnegan.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
The first baseman.
And the pitch. And downstairs. And the righty deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And first offering is fouled off. The Braves trailing by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
No, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first 2 hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe try to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
He swings and fouls one off. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. They're down to their final strike.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Finnegan is just 1 strike away. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better. It makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
As we proceed to give you what you need. Oh, 9 bucks. Get it live, ladies and gentlemen of the court. And the hitter against State of Hip Hop versus Electronics. I present Exhibit C. And question 14, Muslim lesson 2. Dip diver, civilizer 85er. I make the devil hit his knees and say the Our Father, abracadabra. You rockin' with the true and living. Shout out the Lights Out, Joseph I, Chewy Bivens. Shout out the Baltimore, Baton Rouge, my crew in Richmond.
The Free Nations.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Washington Nationals.